Balaj had that 77-yard run in the opening week win against the Brahmas. Another carry for Balaj, and this time met in the backfield and dropped. And there's DeMarcus Gates. You talked about him at the top of the broadcast, Joel, and Gates gets into the backfield to throw Balaj for a loss.
Always around the ball and certainly needs to play well tonight.
From the 9-yard line on first down, the handoff to Ricky Person Jr., and he's buried for a loss of about a half yard as
ready, set.
3rd and 8 from the 11. Corral going deep, and it's going to be intercepted at the 35 by Joe Powell. Powell weaving through traffic. They'll stop this one, saying he was down by contact after the pick, his first of the year.
They bring everybody in, and you've got a couple of players there. Marlon Williams along with Jay Sternberger, and Marlon Williams just gets a little flat out of that corner break, and Matt Corral thought he was going to break more vertically. You can see he just gets a little pressure in his face and then lofts it up. Poor throw and a poor route. So just bad execution, and now Arlington with just a huge gift. Ball in plus territory here, first down. Skip hates it.
You got to drill that.
Good field position for Luis Perez in Arlington, and Perez going to the air, a little flip forward to Kalen Balaj down the sidelines, and Balaj finally chased out by Tizino with a first down for Arlington.
Brock, what an amazing job of finding Balaj here on the check down and just flipping it to him.
Well, you say this all the time, Joel. There's a lot of different ways to play this position. You don't have to be the greatest athlete in the world, and if you're not, you better know thyself. And I think Luis knows what.
Very stout, an opportunity here on 3rd down.
3rd and short, trying to find room up the middle, and Balaj gets nothing. To your point, Joel, they shut it down on 3rd. Where does Bob Stoops go on 4th down? 3rd and goal. Perez with pressure coming, down he goes at the 10-yard line. The Stallions defense again.
As you were mentioning, watch him, he's going to get upfield and then get back to Perez as Perez is trying to scoot up in the pocket, step up in the pocket. The old Sooners coach on the opposite sidelines hates seeing that.
And another field goal try, this one good as well from Lucas Havrasik.
That can make for a hard night as a play caller as well.
On first down, Corral over the middle. There's a strike to midfield and beyond and into Arlington territory on that dart.
A nice job reading the safety. So watch as the safety is going to fly down into the box. And what do? You just replace him with the ball right back there. Little RP. Same thing, overload.
Ready, set.
And Corral will sneak it forward, and he's got the first down.
Ready, set.
Corral off the pump, finds the open man. That's Sternberger. Lost the football. Loose in the end zone, and it's recovered by Arlington. Ajane Harris came up with the football in the end zone. Sternberger was on his way for a sure 6.
Dorn, 46. None of this Ole stuff, Dorn. Not here. He strips it. Ajane Harris recovers, and Arlington, another turnover. Offense on the field when we.
On 2nd and 6, Day Hunter starts the quarter with a loss on the play. Swallowed up in the backfield. Willie Arbery the first to get there, and then Ronnie Perkins coming to clean it up.
And this defensive line is doing an excellent job of creating upfield movement, and then they can't get to the linebackers either. These guys are set.
9th play of the drive, play clock at 1 as Perez gets the snap. Pressure coming, Perez in trouble, and down he goes. That pocket collapsing, and the sack from Bradley and I.
Look at all these secondary players in the backside, right? All these guys, safeties, linebackers. Where's Perez supposed to throw the football? Why can they do that and just sit there from pressure on Perez, and they hold him again to a field goal opportunity?
And the field goal is good, and if you're Birmingham, you feel very fortunate right now.
Ready, set.
Just got the snap off in time. Corral, open. Broken tackle, first down Birmingham. Amari Rogers able to bounce off contact.
Where Skip Holtz was telling his quarterback, Matt Corral, you got to drive the corner route out to the outside, not put air on it. That ball was thrown with some pace and velocity out to.
Canella in motion on first down for Perez and this Arlington offense. Handoff to Balaj, stringing it out, and Tazzino drops him for loss.
Gotta go, set.
Barely got the snap off. Corral to the air, catch is made, and movement up the sideline and out of bounds at the 30 for a first down. Cade Johnson with the scamper to move the chain.
Yep, got the look.
And the draw. Room up the middle for Day-Day. Hunter a first down and more to the Birmingham 41.
You know,
On 2nd and 10. Perez off that low snap over the middle, going up tall to get it is Sal Cannella, and that's an Arlington first down. And Havrasik makes it 3 for 3 in the field goal department tonight, and that takes us to halftime. Arlington with a 9-0 lead, and there's an injured Stallion right at the end of the first half. Birmingham will have the ball to start things off. Kickoff fielded at the 8-yard line. Trying to find a little crease, and there is one for Amari Rogers, just tripped up shy of the 40. First half sounds between quarterback and coach on the Stallion side.
Adrian Martinez in 2023.
And a draw play, Marable, not much there as he's tripped up trying to find some space. It'll bring up 3rd down and long for Birmingham.
Per carry for Birmingham.
Ready, set.
And on 3rd and 12, Corral steps up in the pocket. He's got a man open, and the catch is made for the first down. Good strike to Marlon Williams to the 45.
All right, cover 1 means man coverage. So what does Corral do? Immediately looks for the deep in cut to the outside. You remember Skip.
And the thicker kicker bangs it home to get Birmingham on the board. A 9-3 lead for Arlington now, as Mevis will kick this one away for Birmingham. And from a yard deep in the end zone, looking for room to the outside and finding a little bit of space is Kalen Balaj. Good return. He emphasized it time and time again. Good job snaring that snap by Perez, and then Kalen Balaj paying that off with a run down to the Birmingham 44-yard line.
Well, look at this. Birmingham kind of gets out of position here in quick timing.
And did not get the first, so 3rd down and short. And the handoff blown up in the backfield. There is Donald Payne making a huge hit in the backfield, and it's 4th down. The Renegades defense stymies them again.
Look at everybody up near the line of scrimmage. There's nowhere to go. Even if you're trying to read the end on that side, he can get with you. Do not have enough players up front to block.
Didn't have a lot of time to use cadence as Perez floats it down the sideline, and he finds Deontay Burnett for an Arlington first down.
Now for Arlington, they run on the outside, just a little bit of a switch release with the outside 2 receivers, and the 2-point conversion. So another big play here late in this game.
Should be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Perez in some trouble, dancing away, and down he goes. The ball popping out. I think they're going to call it a sack at the 31-yard line, and they are.
His defensive line does it again.
Perez jumps this one to Cannella, trying to find some space. There's none there. Look at all those red jerseys, and the ball didn't come out at the end of the play. Stallions certainly think it did, and the officials are unstacking the pile, and we'll wait and see.
Shot here. Here's any other shots. See, it's under the side of his leg there.
Is his elbow down, guys, when his hip touches that ball?
Boy, I tell you, I got to see.
Pitches outside, corners inside, streak right down the middle.
Corral going down the middle, and he finds his target. Down to the 16-yard line, it's Jordan Thomas. Big play for the Stallions, and a first down for Birmingham.
In the middle of the field is Jordan Thomas at 6'5", 277. And so if you get 2 safeties, or at least a deep safety that you can throw that underneath.
Giant play in this game. 4th and 4. Down by 6. Corral with time to the end zone. Incomplete. He wanted Jordan Thomas. Frustration for the Stallions again as they come up empty.
And the Stallions come away empty on their first red zone trip of the night.
And the Renegades now try to go to the ground, and swallowed up is Kalen Balaj.
Omaha.
Another chance for Matt Corral. 3-man rush. Corral flushed, throws on the run, and it is caught. It's a first down. He fitted into Marlon Williams, who got bent like a pretzel and will hobble to the sideline.
Left.
The best thing that could happen right now is Corral get loose on a scramble.
2nd and 10. Floats it out. Caught. Breaking tackles. Jordan Thomas out of bounds with a Birmingham first down. Taking a lot of time here.
Ready, set.
30 seconds to go. Corral looking for the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown, Birmingham. A flag is down on the connection to Cade Johnson.
Got flag down. So I got to hold defense and decline. What's your number?
28.
28.
Ready, set.
Corral stumbles, lunging, touchdown, and the extra point gives Birmingham the lead, 10-9. The conversion is good, and Birmingham trailing all night, stuck in the mud.
Okay, so you're going to get an inside move. That's where you get the hold of the jersey. And then Corral stays with it, and he's wide open for the touchdown. Cade Johnson, perfect in the end zone. Protection was there from the offensive line. Nobody around him. It's the first throw, and then the conversion. They go empty again, nobody in the backfield, and it just opens up right over the middle for Matt Corral, who uses his legs, and he's into the end zone. And Birmingham, after stumbling all night offensively, finally put it together. And here we are. It was a false start. It gave them another chance on 4th down. They convert, and they wind up scoring a touchdown.
And the champions with a 1-point lead. And Arlington now with no timeouts. 20 seconds to work with. It's Canella. And now they're just going to dance around. The lateral game begins. And the ball out of bounds, and that'll do it. And Birmingham somehow finds a way